take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and
I'm not
Puckett
Christopher
changed.
Puckett. No,
You kind of,
he
Matt
took the.
just kind of appeared.
Yeah,
He just basically came in, picked up Puckett, threw him away.
I came in. Puckett was like, "Oh, you're here? Go sit down. Talk to Ben for a little bit."
Kind of how it happens.
Yeah,
How you
pretty
doing
much.
today, pal?
Pretty good. It's way too cold.
Chilly?
Way too
A
cold
little
out.
bit nippy.
Way too cold. Don't rub yourself and look at me like that
Little
again.
bit nippy.
It's creepy. Anyway,
Continue.
we have fears from prophecy. Stop laughing.
Good. How you doing, Fizz? You having a good day?
Good, you?
Yeah, I'm having a great day. My day is good. I have a question for you though that I need to start with. Okay, I
Alright.
haven't asked you this either.
Yeah.
Right. So both of you, fast forward 10 years time, you're team owners. What is going to be the 4 players you pick up to try and beat Optic Gaming? Fizz, you go first.
It's a good question.
I know I tried.
All right, I will want Aches. You know,
Okay.
he's a winner. Karma,
Yep.
TP.
Yep.
Throw yourself
and
in there.
maybe,
Do it.
No, throw myself in there.
You can't,
Come out of
you
retirement.
can't include yourself.
I'm putting myself in mine.
Apathy. I really like apathy.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, Puckett looks like a crazy.
So
person
I can
right
only
now.
pick players not on Optic Gaming.
That's the. You can pick Nation. Optic Gaming.
Right. Ooh, and let's see.
I know you can't coach.
Teep,
Yep.
Aches,
Yep.
Karma.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of what one is
The
for.
audio's cutting out. You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
yeah, we're good, we're
Yeah.
good.
Well, I'm
Alright,
just
alright.
thinking.
He sat here
I'm
being
in deep
quiet
thought.
because he can't think of a 4th player.
As a 4th
'Cause
player,
he's getting old, you see. His memory
No.
isn't what it
Yeah.
used to be.
you would want. Put Clay on there.
I like that. That's good for the hype.
Okay. All right. So I had the same core 3 as you. X, TP. I had Nabel on mine.
Ooh.
Because he has red hair.
Puckett, I don't know what Puckett
What
was
Puckett
saying.
have?
Puckett has Slasher, Zuma, Saints, and Aches. Slasher and Aches on the same team. This fool is delusional. Anyway, moving swiftly on. We should probably talk to, of course, Fizz. You're on the show. Thank you very much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I have some massive questions to ask you guys because what happened last week makes 0 sense in my mind, okay? You had Parasite come on social media. He starts just doing Parasite, what we expect him to do. It's like, I hate my team. My teammates suck. I want a new team.
Meanwhile.
Yet you guys go 6-0 in the Pro League, and you and Legal, statistically speaking, were the top 2 players, right?
I think it was
Parasite. Parasite was up there.
Parasite was up there, but
You two weren't playing bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work? How do you go 6-0 with a team dynamic that looks just so dysfunctional?
Well, we still want to win. You know, we know the situation that's going on, but we just
He just
gotta
works
get
through
it
it,
done,
man.
bro.
We just knew we had to step up, myself and Legal. See, I'm like a red dot player, so I started putting the iron sight bow more into transaction, into my gameplay, and I started doing better individually and started using the ASM1 more, and it just made me play much more better. So,
Okay.
I mean, I think
how it was.
Fears, going forward, you're gonna try and stick it out with Legal, or what do you think your options are? Because I think you two as a duo is actually really good.
Yeah, myself and Legal is definitely sticking together 100%. Chris, we talked to him. We will know if we're staying together 100% by the end of tonight or tomorrow the latest. So, everybody be updated on the prop situation soon.
Yeah.
Now, when you say sticking together, I
Yeah.
have to ask, do you mean sticking together in the league, or do you mean sticking together and this is going to be the squad that I'm going to see you on come Call of Duty World Championship?
Because, the $1 million tournament is priority right now.
Of course,
The league, I'm not sure about the roster, how that work out, but I don't want 2 teams, you know what I'm saying? I want one team for the league and one team for the champs. Just one team, not 2 teams. where I got to play the league matches and then still scrim with the champs team. But I don't know how that's gonna go.
I think it's gonna be interesting.
Weird.
And I think a wild card in this, how does Ricky fit in? I mean, we've just talked about Parasite.
Yep.
I mean, if you guys end up losing Parasite, keep Ricky. You can always fill that other void. I think with you and Ricky, I think you have a great CTF team already. I think you guys shouldn't lose any CTFs. I think S&D and Hardpoint really be your thing. You just needed to kind of, maybe Legal can move into a little bit more of a slaying role, but I mean, you think that's a possibility?
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. If Chris leaves, we also have. I like Dito as a sub, you know what I'm saying? But if anything,
he's
if
a good
Fizzerb
fit
goes
too.
to if Fizzerb goes to ELV or anything, or anything happens to SB, I would like Dito to come on board for Parasite, and that'd be like.
I think Dito's a very good player.
I said that earlier on. That he could be a really good fit into that team in terms of his playstyle, at least. Whether the leadership role on that team, I'm not sure how that would work at that point. But maybe. I don't know, maybe you get 50% of that SB team, but
I was just going to say,
SB,
I was like...
I spoke to them, and they said that they don't want to make any changes for champs. So
in
their mind, they're like, hey, this is our team, this is what we're doing at champs.
Yeah, but I think if Fizzerb, like Fear said, if Fizzerb made a move or something like that, then you have the other three. If let's say Fears and Legal went to John and Dito and were like, hey, you want to buddy up and come into the season, I highly doubt that they would say no. I think that would be a very good team as well.
That would be. Are there any players you have your eyes on right now, Fizz? If you could pick any players?
There's two players, myself and Legal, could see ourselves ending up with.
Okay.
But, I mean, I can't say right now. But
I was going out on a limb right there.
That'd be a bit ambitious if you said that now.
Can you give us the team name of maybe where they lie?
Team name?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Ben's trying to bait you. Don't do it.
I'm just trying to get some, intel. Try to get myself in some information. Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Get back with Aches.
You have
Frat Cut 4 style.
You have some players kind of in your mind though, as to where you may be going.
Yeah, we definitely if anything happens with Prov, we definitely already have a champs team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
already confirmed. Yeah.
Which I would say, you guys with Prof, Justice, and OG have been the three most consistent teams.
Which
so
blows
far
my mind that
in Advanced Warfare,
change, right?
Right, which kind of blows my mind to make a team change, but things do happen. I think with you and Legal together, I think that's a good idea to stick together. I think you'll definitely be able to find two other players who you would want to come play. I mean, you guys are third in the league right now, looking with no signs of slowing down.
Third in the league, comfortably third in the league, and I believe you're two. Yeah, you're basically two wins away from denial right now.
Yeah. Are we almost in second?
You're basically almost in second place.
If denial has a bad day and you have a good day, you're basically gonna go up into second place. So
hopefully we do have another 2-0 day.
Because we kind of sit here every day on the ESR, like, oh yeah, up to gaming to now, no one's catching them. That second block is done, and then you kind of throw out this massive curveball of going 6-0.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're on denial's tail right now.
Right.
Yep.
That's crazy to me. That really does blow.
Fears, let me ask you something. With what's gone on with denial, right? They kind of make a roster change, but then don't make a roster change.
Yeah.
If you were a player like Attach, could you see yourself just walking right back in and trusting those type of player, trusting that team again?
Honestly, it messes up the whole chemistry of the team a little bit. It's happened before to him, but it's happening again. Honestly, I don't know. We can.
I think it burns your trust after a while.
Same thing happened to replays, right? You go back to Rostermania last time. He did that famous tweet. He was like, "I went to bed with a team. I woke up without a team." I mean, how that happens? That's some crazy stuff going on behind the scenes, right?
Personally, I think if you commit that much to making a move, you have to make a move at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing can be said, likes of Justice, for example. Which is what, in my mind at least, same with FaZe, right? You look at the leaderboards as it stands right now. You go up to Gaming Denial, and then you guys, Prof, in third place. Then the teams beneath you, FaZe, Justice. Okay, both teams are kind of like
everybody's making a change.
They're making a change. Then you got Rise, who have just recently made a change. Then you have Team Envious, who, I mean, who knows what's going on with that team at this point?
Yeah.
That's just kind of craziness. Aware, Elevate, TK Nation, and AR. You're so comfortably set that we may as well already give you an invitation into the season 1 finals.
Another good question. If Parasite decides to stick it out, everything good with you guys and him, or?
Look, listen, I'm down with sticking with the team. You know what I'm saying? I like our play style together. We're actually a good team. Our S&D game is amazing together.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I really like that, so I'm down with it.
Your uplink
Just
game
up to
would be
him.
the only one I would say.
Yeah.
One of these
Could use a little work.
It's weird. I just can't fathom how a team can do so well and then someone on that team want to do a team change. Because you look again 6-0 last week. That is the perfect week. If you do that again, you know, if Opta Gaming have a couple of losses here and there, you start closing down that gap, you could potentially end up in first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see taking that first spot because they're just going
maybe
off.
not first, but definitely second.
How many games are they at?
Definitely
first?
second. I can see you breaking into that top 2. I mean,
They're
Yeah,
5
definitely.
games behind first.
all right, maybe not first.
I mean,
but
you're
second
like-
place is definitely.
You're Crim taking a vacation away from having a shot.
Yeah, we should
close.
invite Crum over to New York.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That'd be how you do it. That'd be how you do it. One other question I do have for you, though, not so much just about Prophecy, but about the teams in the league. What are the bottom 4 teams that you think are going to be on that leaderboard come the end of Season 1?
AR is definitely going to stay down there. No disrespect, yeah.
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Nation, I can see them because they're actually getting their chemistry down. They're actually like playing smoother.
Okay.
I can see them not being. They'll place top 8 for sure. I can see
Okay.
that happening. What's the other teams?
So you
down there
got
at,
Team Caliber in 10th.
All right, TK. I don't think they're going to make it. They're going to stay down there.
Wow.
They haven't
Yeah.
looked good since moving into the house.
They went.
They
what was it,
haven't.
like 3 and
They're
3?
2-2 since being in the house.
No, I think it's 3 and 3 overall.
I was told.
And 3 overall. What are they current? What's their current rank?
They're currently 10th at 7 and 13.
7. Yeah, I really think they're going to stay down there.
Bear in mind, Optic Nation is 8 and 16.
Nation's on the come up though.
Nation has
Telling
played
you.
4 more games than Team Caliber have, and they're below them. And you
But if
can-
you're all in a house and you're still losing, that's more than just a internet problem at that point.
Yeah, that's
a
that
team
teamwork
problem.
right there.
Yeah, that's a team problem.
I didn't want to say it. You guys said it, not me. So you see Team Caliber staying down there. Then in 9th place you have Elevate, 8 and 12.
Yeah, Elevate isn't seeing that top 8, I believe. There's a lot of stuff going on with that team too.
Okay, so we got TKAR, Elevate. You have Nation coming out, finishing in the top 8.
Yeah.
So I mean, the
Aware
teams,
doesn't have a full roster.
the
really.
teams on that bubble. You got Rise, Aware, MV, Justice, FaZe. I mean, which ones out of those do you see go down?
Aware will go down, I believe.
Aware.
I agree
So
with
the
yours,
4
yeah.
teams: AR, Aware, TK, and Elevate. That's the 4 teams I see.
And then depending on who ends up with, Envy. Envy, we really don't
Yeah,
know
that's
much
so
about
weird.
their roster. They kind of thought they were going to end up with most of Denial, and then they didn't. So now they're
Yeah.
kind of stuck in an odd situation.
Do you see
too.
any trades coming up? I mean, I know you're
honestly,
playing. You know the crazy stuff that we don't know, but
After the 5K, some of the pickup teams or that Envy squad, they probably want to win. They didn't see the success they wanted in the 5K, and
right.
everybody's changing their minds, their decision. I think the teams are going to stay the same.
do you think the
All
teams
of
are going
them.
to stay the same?
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see
Wow.
everyone kind of. It was either everybody blow up everything, or
Yeah.
there's really no.
But then I feel like teams like
I mean, if you're Parasite, let's just look at it logically. You're on a top 3 team. in the
all right.
league.
First of all,
They were
let me
playing
just
well.
stop that. Parasite doesn't think logic,
Right.
so
Okay, but
you're already kind of
to leave to go to a team at the bottom that you haven't seen anything that would kind of lead you to believe you're going to get better. I mean, you played one weekend with them, right? You scrimmed a little bit, see if things work. I mean,
I agree.
can you realistically say that's a better chance than playing with?
I agree, but then
No way.
you have players like Aches, right, from FaZe, who we already know
yeah.
he wants to make a change.
Who knows what Pat's doing? Pat doesn't even know what Pat's doing.
Really?
Here's the team with Pat. I've worked with Pat. Pat just kind of wakes up one day and he's like, just calls a whole bunch of people up, says, "Hey, you want to play some video games?" And they become a team. It's kind of how it works.
I think it
is.
depends on what Ace is doing 100%, bro.
Yeah.
With all these rosters, yeah.
I want to see WrestleMania, man. I was so upset when Denance said they were staying the same. I kind of I was so upset because I had this spreadsheet planned out, had all the trades as I thought were going to go down, and it all started with that denial change, and it didn't happen. And I was just like, oh, well then, never mind. Ross is staying the same. I mean, it's good, obviously. Yeah, I want to see Ross's ultimately stay the same, but I just like the drama.
Fears, who's harder to team with, Ricky or Parasite?
Who's harder to team with?
Oh,
Yeah.
you just threw him straight under the bus, huh?
Oh, 100% Parasite.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I mean, it's attitude. The way he talks to his players on the team. You know what I'm saying? His teammates.
Right.
And
It's so odd you say that because there are some times where I'll watch you guys and he'll be like that, but then there are some times where you guys are getting along so well. It's like night and day.
Yeah, it's weird, man. He's like a female. Can't be like that. I mean, we're all grown men playing the game. We can talk to each other respectfully. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree with that. I want a team with Fears. I'm
I
not
want a
any
team with
good.
you
I want
too.
a team with you though.
I'm sure you don't want a team with me though. But I'm good. League play.
Yeah, I mean, they bring back rank play. I qualified. I qualified for rank play.
Right, you did. Yeah, that'd be kind of entertaining. But you know, as we said, you guys right now looking really, really good. A 6-0 week last week. Do you see you replicating that this week? Is that something that you can see realistically happening? Knowing
realistically, we felt as a team, the only team that could really beat us was OG, and we don't have to play them anymore. So we can definitely see another 6-0 coming.
Who's the more difficult team that you have to play the most? Is it how many games against Denial have you played? Is it just
how
one?
many games against who? Denial?
Is it just one?
Yeah, we only played one,
Yeah.
maybe two at the max.
Okay, so you still have a few games against them, and you know.
Yeah.
You beat Denial both those times.
And
They
then
go down, you go up.
Well,
I think
if you
we're
beat
actually
Denial both those
1-1
times,
against
you
them.
instantly jump over them.
Right.
So then
Yeah.
it's really just you guys and OG.
Okay.
We can definitely beat all these teams.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I mean, well, we've seen you do it. Ultimately, like you've come out and looked extremely strong.
I mean, current rosters stay the same. You guys are, I think, definitely top 4 champs.
Yeah.
I have no problem saying that.
Definitely.
I mean, who else is really going there for a challenge?
Top 2 material, you know.
Top
Fine.
2.
Yeah. All right, S&D wins championships. Huh?
Fears wants all the money. He's like, why get fourth? Now you can get first.
Why get fourth? You can win. I can walk away with $100,000.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
true.
so-
Definitely true. But yeah, that's pretty much all the questions I have. Matt, have you got any more questions? No. Good luck. Really, from the bottom of my heart, and I assume Matt, because you're a really
Thank you.
awesome guy and you have the right attitude. That's the key. It's nice to see players so down to earth. Really, how you ended up teaming with Parasite, I'll never know. But I do wish you the best of luck. That is for sure. 6-0 week last week. Hopefully you can replicate the same. And
Thank you.
I honestly think
Appreciate it.
so safe in season 1. I think it's
They're definitely safe in season 1.
Yeah. It's
I
just
mean,
what happens with COD champs.
team as a whole as it is right now.
Yeah.
With the players they have, they're locked for season 1 playoffs. And
100%.
then I gotta think going into champs, they have a realistic chance to top 2 win.
Definitely. Well, Fizz, enjoy the rest of your day, my friend. Get ready for COD League action. Are you playing tonight?
Yeah. We're playing.
Who are you playing?
Hold on.
I
We're
have it
playing-
written down. You think I'd
Oh,
read, huh?
I forgot.
Me and
I forgot
Ben
the
You
should
play
go.
Aware and you play Elevate.
There you go.
That's a 2-0. That's a 2-0 night for you then, that's for sure. I'll let you go. Enjoy the rest of your day, Fizz. Get some practice in for your COD League games. For now, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we return, me and Matt are going to be breaking down yesterday's action. Anytime. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Fears.
We're breaking down tomorrow, yesterday's action, and tonight's action.
Tons of action.
On action, on action. We'll be right back.